What's up, friends? In the last episode, I was taken a prisoner of the White Hand, and I have been doing hard labor here in Isengard, and it's time to continue doing so. Saruman made a proposition for me. He said that I could either give him information or not, and he told me to come do more slave labor while I think about it. So let's do it.
Looks like this is your lucky day, Vermin. Now you're working for me.
You had better prove yourself useful, or it's back to the pits with you. Sharku may want you alive, but my friends are quite skilled at inflicting enough pain to hurt, but not enough to kill. Unless I give them the word, that is, then it's all killing.
We're all servants of Sharku here, but some of us have more freedom than others.
I am one of these, little hobbit, and in return I help my friends. I have assigned one of my trusted lackeys to watch you while you do your work. If he lets you out of his sight, rattle your shackles to draw him near. If he does this too often, he may find himself out of my favor, then out of my head, in that order. So similar to last episode, I'll have a little lackey with me, and I can summon him. This one's a little bit beefier, man. He's a little more intimidating.
You heard the boss. If we stay in line, he treats us well.
And everybody wins, but if you cross him, that's another story. Sometimes, an Uruk-hai gets into his head to try and displace Morflock. He thinks maybe, if he's in charge, he'll get noticed by the old man and be given some treat. He sees that Morflock has, and he wants it. It's in his best interest not to cross the boss, but he forgets it. The boss gave me the names of some of the boys who might be planning on acting up. The names are Gluthrok, Hoital, and Farmak. Let's pay one of them a visit. That might put the fear of Morflock back into the others where it should be. I could use a fight. So it's very interesting, the whole system developed here in Isengard. All these Uruks are sort of working for Saruman. Some of them are slaves, others not. But they all kind of developed their own little system here, and it looks like we're in some sort of incomplicit underground belly in which Morflock is running almost like a gang down here. Looks like some of the other Uruk-hai are trying to have an uprising, and we now work for the Morflock mafia, is what it seems like. So, let's go do stuff. Let me see something. So I have my goat here. Let me go back and get that. Where's that Dunling thing? There it is. The one from last season. Let me put that there. Still can't use it here. That's alright. I'll use my forced march. Should be able to run fairly quickly. So we're here on the outside in the ring of Isengard. And, you know, if we come here and look down there, those are the forges of Isengard. We were there before. Oh, there goes my companion. That was hilarious. I'm free, guys. He fell to his death. I am unwatched. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he literally just jumped off the platform. He couldn't take life as a slave laborer anymore. He just couldn't bear it. He just ended it all. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll summon him back from the dead. Why not? Alright, here's a Gluthrok. Little bit of lag.
You're one of Morflock's new pets, are you?
Well, the way I see it, you'll end up the same as all the others, and maybe I'll be the one to help you on your way. Morflock can't protect you here. Alright, so that guy is dead.
Nothing like a good fight to make you feel alive.
Ah, that was just a thing. I have some more names for you. Matum, Ubrar, and Golb. Choose one of them to punish and remind the other two that it is wisest not to cross the boss. You'll find any of them within the ring. Okay. Let's go. I mean, I guess I'll just go to the closest one. A hitman for the Morflock Mafia. Never thought I'd be here. delivering mail in the Shire, helping out the dwarves of Erd Luin, the good folk of Breetown. All comes down to this. How crazy. So here's my tomb.
Morflock should have come himself and done his own dirty work.
Do you think you can defeat me? Time to die. Alright, so he is dead.
Morflock will be pleased, and when Morflock is pleased, it is good for all of us.
That was well done.
You've seen the slop they feed us. The good stuff is saved for the gate guards.
There are larders in the buildings that line the ring, and that's where the good food is kept. The largest one is within the guardhouse, right by the entrance at the southernmost point of the ring. A set of steps leads to the doors. You've seen the slop they feed us. The good stuff is saved for the guards at the gate. Well, Morflock wants some of the good stuff, and if you get it for him, he's bound to share some of it with the ones he can trust. That's me, and if you do this well, maybe it's you too. So go to the larder and grab some of the good food. Don't let the gatekeeper see you with it, and bring it back to Morflock. So again, we're basically part of a little underground mafia here. Let's see if we can get some of the good food. I'm just gonna go around the ring. That way I don't have to worry about these gates keeping me. I mean, I'm shorter than this. I could definitely pass under it, but you can't. It's like an invisible wall. Oh well. I'll make do. Here are the gates of Isengard themselves, leading towards outside the ring. This is originally where we entered as prisoners. Said there was a set of steps leading up to it. Maybe up here. Yeah, the gatehouse. Maybe. The guardhouse. And I see some food. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be. Yeah, find the guardhouse by the southern gate and pick up on some of the good food. Okay. Yeah, so definitely up here. Yeah, there's lots and lots of food. Sweet. Carry the food to Morflock without being seen by the gatekeepers. Let's see what this run bonus is. You don't want to think of what will happen to you if you get caught with the food. There's a gatekeeper. There's a gatekeeper. Alright, let's run. All the way to Morflock. Wonder if I could cut through there. But again, I'm just gonna go through the ring. That way there is no question about it. Although it seems like... yeah, I'm just gonna cut through. There is Morflock.
This is much better than the slop we usually get. I like you.
Those who serve Morflock well are always rewarded. You did very well, little hobbit.
Morflock is good to his friends. Just don't cross him and you'll be fine.
Keep it up, hobbit.
You know what to do as you're told.
You aren't like the others of your kind, are you? You know when to do as you're told. Udon has built many siege engines for the old man, who plans to use them for the war. And many are still under construction. Go see if he has any work for you to do. Alright. So now we are even helping build siege engines for Saruman's army. Very crazy. I feel like I'm very complicit here with the White Hand and their treachery. Alright, you guys are gonna hear a weird sound real quick. trying to drink my protein shake after working out earlier. And also while recording all this. So I'm like shaking up my drink here. Okay, let's talk with this guy.
You're one of Morflock's underlings? I'd rather he left me alone.
I've got work to do, real work, and don't have time for his bluster. Most of these engines are nearly finished, Hobbit. I could use another crate of tools if you need something to keep you busy. Follow the ring wall to the north. You'll find the crates near the anvil fields by the Great Bellows, north of the tower. Alright. Let's go. So let me follow this outside perimeter. There's some Uruks receiving commands. Lots of weapon forging going on here. Now let me rush this delivery back. That's so funny how fast my little Hobbit runs. Look at him go, man. It's like Speedy Gonzales over here. You know, it's funny, sometimes I make references, and I wonder how much longer those references will be relevant. For example, I believe most of you will understand the Speedy Gonzales reference, but I think, you know, maybe 30 years from now, who will even know who Speedy Gonzales is anymore? I don't know.
Wardon gave you such trivial work. Doesn't he know you belong to Morflock now?
I'm going to go and speak with Morflock about this. Hauling crates around, doesn't he know you belong to Morflock? Alright, so next I need to go speak with Morflock again. Yeah, sometimes I just think out loud. Some weird thoughts, guys. Thanks for indulging my random thoughts. Alright.
I do not think you need a shadow any longer.
I may have been wrong about you after all. These others complain about the work they do for me, and it is only fear of my retribution that keeps them in line. But you have served me well and without complaint. I do not think you need a shadow any longer. You will stay in line or you will answer to Morflock. That will be guard enough. Sweet.
Tell Fosh he's to keep you busy until I send for you.
Go to the caverns and tell Fosh that he is to keep you busy until I call for you. If he gives you any trouble, you come and let me know. You get to the depths by a way of a door north of the tower. Once you're down there, keep taking the sloping paths down to the center of the cavern, where Fosh has his command. Alright, so we've got to go do more work. But let me take a look at something. So I've got these slave clothes. Maybe I'll wear these as an outfit so we can be a little bit more thematic. Oh, I can't wear 3 or 4, I mean. What's my second one? That's my winter one. That's my regular one. That's that one. Fine, I'll unlock it. I got points. I thought I just unlocked it, but I didn't hear the little jingle. Okay, there. Fine. I would like to just put this on. Like so. There you go. And then let me get rid of all the other things. There you go. I look like a true Slave laborer of Isengard. Sweet. Let's wear that. Oh, let me get rid of the cloak too. There you go. Excellent. Now I am a true little slave of Isengard. Sweet. I try to be thematic while I can with the playthrough, right? It's fun. My poor Hobbit arms, they haven't seen the sun in years. I've been wearing a long sleeve shirt ever since I started this playthrough. Alright, let me actually turn around and go this way. It'll be quicker. Still think it's a little odd that I can carry this javelin on my back as a prisoner, but you know, I'm not going to complain. There you go, you can actually take it off. There. Sweet. And my gloves are still on. Let me take that off too. Man, I'm having a hard time doing the right things here. There. There we go. Perfect. There. That's a good Hobbit slave. Alright, let me finish my drink here. Alright, perfect. Did I miss my entrance? Did I get distracted? No, it's right ahead. Probably through here. To the depths. Okay. So we're back here. Kind of where we started. I'm gonna follow the slopes down as I was instructed. I could jump, but I'm not really too keen on doing that. Again, if you guys want to help me design outfits for future seasons, just let me know. I'm not very good at designing outfits for my character, but I do want to be thematic and I do want to keep things fresh and change it up. Not always be wearing the same thing. Excuse me, man. What's going on with my voice? I don't know. But yeah, if you come up with a list of items and suggest some colors, I can try to throw a few things together. I'd appreciate that. I also made a request many videos ago and I never really heard a response from anybody, so I'm gonna make the request again. I'm trying to find a way to back up all of my YouTube videos because I'm becoming increasingly paranoid that one day something's gonna happen and I'm gonna lose all the videos I uploaded to YouTube or something, and I would hate for all this to go to waste. So I want to be able to back up these videos somewhere. Back in the day I used to just keep a copy of everything on hard drives, but very soon it was just terabytes upon terabytes of information and it was just unsustainable, and hard drives failed and I would lose those, so I don't have backups of anything anymore. Everything that I have is strictly on YouTube and I'd hate to lose all that. So if you guys know a good alternative to get backups for all this, let me know.
Morflock says you can walk about unguarded?
Well, it won't be my hide if you cause trouble. Fosh snorts loudly. Go help Bark in the kitchens. You know where they are, and be quick about it. You might be Morflock's latest pet, but I won't have you getting underfoot and slowing things down. Alright, so let me head to the kitchens. Make sure I'm going the right way. Looks like it. And then I'll probably, yeah, I'll just keep going through here. Makes sense. I'll fight this surly Uruk. I don't like the look of you. Prepare to die, worm. Nice. And again, all this that I've been doing, the last episode and this episode, it's all part of the epic quest, so the epic storyline really gets you to explore Isengard here.
Back for more? I'm surprised you're still alive.
Bark sneers at you, his fangs bared, and hands you a dirty rag. Clean up the slop off the floor, you know how it's done. So back to where we started, cleaning slop. Alright. Oh, that was only 5. What's going on here?
Hey, you there? No, don't look at me.
I don't want to attract attention. Dylan keeps wiping down the table and talks to you out of the side of his mouth. I've gotten my hands on a pinch of poison. Just a thimbleful. If I give it to you, can you add it to one of the meals of the Uruk-hai? Don't let anyone see you. Dulon silently hands you a small half shell containing a few drops of clear liquid. Dulon silently hands you a quantity of poison. Alright, let's see. Who do I want to poison? Right here. A meal for a drunk Uruk. You secretly add the poison to the Uruk-hai meal and return to your task. I don't know why I said a drunk Uruk. Okay. Use the slop bucket in the kitchens to squeeze the dirty rag.
You do everything slowly and poorly.
Is every hobbit as useless as you? Go fill up a pan from the slop bucket and carry it to the bucket in the dungeons. It's time for the prisoners to be fed again. Alright. Let's take some more slop to the dungeons. Run, little hobbit, run. Going north. Oh yeah, all the way to the northeast-ish almost. I mean, you just follow the path that way, there's no confusion. And the Uruks kind of help guide you. Some of them. They'll kind of tell you which way to keep going. That slot must be for the prisoners. The dungeon is to the west of here. You tip the slop into the bucket and it makes a sickening sound.
You've managed to slip away from your guard. That is good.
That is very good indeed. While guard peers from side to side, making sure the guards are out of earshot. I'm working on a plan to escape, Kippen, but I could use your help.
Akka was once the steward of this place, but now he is a prisoner like the rest of us.
One of the other prisoners was once the steward of this place. His name is Akka, and he ran the day-to-day affairs of Saruman's household while the wizard concentrated on other matters. But Akka fell out of favor with Saruman and is now a prisoner like the rest of us. There is little to do in these dungeons but talk, and Akka has boasted that he knows secrets about Isengard that none save Saruman possess. Talk to Akka about these secrets, he may reveal something that we can use to escape. Alright, Mr. Akka.
I know secrets. Secrets of this place. Secrets you might use.
I was the steward of Isengard, and this is how I am repaid for my long service. It is all Grimma's doing. I will tell you of my fall. If you wish to hear the sad tale, I know secrets. Secrets of this place, secrets you might use. So, looks like this is going to be a session play quest, if I'm not mistaken. and we get to play as Grima Wormtongue. Akka blames his fall as the steward of Saruman's household on a man called Grima Wormtongue. So, you guys may be familiar with Grima. He's basically a counselor to Saruman.
I was the steward of Saruman's household and ran his affairs from day to day. I was accorded high honor, and would still, were it not for Grima, the Wormtongue.
Alright, let's figure this out. They have been long in conversation, Grima. What do you think they are speaking about? What is that, Grima? You want to get closer? Alright, but just a little closer. So it's Saruman and Radagast, all the way back from the Lone Lands. I like how Grima walks like Igor, like a creeper. The world is growing more dangerous every day, Radagast. You must have sensed it. I have, Saruman, I have. My friends in the woodland are restless. Something has made them uneasy. I know what has made them so. The Nine are abroad once more. The Nazgûl. The Nine? The Nine what? Did you make sense of that, Grima? Our master holds you in closer confidence than he does me. Have you heard nothing of these matters? I need not be counted among the wise to know that they have Radagast worried, and that gives me reason to worry as well. I am sure our master will know what must be done. That is why he is a wizard, and we are the servants. We know our place, do we not? We do. My servants, come here. They are disguised as riders in black and seek a land called Shire. Find Gandalf. Tell him I will help if he needs it. I will leave at once, and if fortune smiles, I will find him before it is too late. Akka, show Radagast to his horse. Grima, stay here a moment. It is done. Radagast will find Gandalf, if he is to be found, and I doubt not the speed with all haste here to Isengard. There are some other small matters I need to attend to before my guest arrives. Grima did not think Radagast would find Gandalf, but I knew he would. At last, in midsummer, Gandalf himself came to Isengard. So this is a much different Isengard, as you can see. There's still all the beautiful trees and landscaping and nature behind it before the corruption of Saruman. Looks very beautiful, actually, with the mountains in the background. Alright, enough appreciating that. Let's talk to Akka. Our master was right, Grima. The guards report that Gandalf was seen riding hard alongside the river, and now he is here. Radagast has done as he was asked. Let us go meet Gandalf and bring him to Orthanc. Let us go meet Gandalf, Grima. Oh man, I love how he runs. It's so funny. Gandalf. Welcome to the Ring of Isengard. I came as quickly as I was able. Worrisome tidings drew me hither. Your master is the head of my order. I need his wisdom. His knowledge will be at your disposal, Gandalf. I know it will. His library is extensive. The walls of Orthanc are lined with books and tomes. He has made a study of artifacts strange and mysterious, and they... Did I ride with such haste so I might have time to enjoy this account of yours? Age has not slowed your speech, Akka, nor given you the sense when speed is called for. Oh, I am sorry, Gandalf. I forget myself. I will bring you to my master, and Grima will see to your horse. Alright, so off they go into Orthanc. Gandalf's horse is tired from its long journey and will benefit from a stay in the stables with food and water. Grima saw that Gandalf's horse was stabled, and I walked with the wizard. He spoke lightly of many things, but I could see that he was troubled. There are the two wizards. Quite an iconic scene, might I say. Dang. Alright. Gandalf seems much older than I remember from his last visit. Older and weaker. Look at him there. Then look at our master. See how Saruman's raiment glows? Gandalf's cloak seems so tattered. It is charitable of our master to offer his wisdom to the Grey Wizard. Perhaps he could offer some finer clothing as well. If we get closer, we might hear what they are saying. You sent troubling words to me by way of Radagast, Saruman. You cannot intend to make me sit upon the steps of Orthanc like a patient vendor. I would not make that mistake, Gandalf. I know the well of your patience, and it is dry. I have seen what awaits this Middle-earth. Ascend, Gandalf. We will discuss these matters beyond the hearing of my servants. So Gandalf is coming up so that the two wizards may go inside. Stay out from underfoot. I do not want to be disturbed until I send for you. I do not know what they discussed in that high chamber. Afterwards, only Saruman remained free to come and go as he pleased. And now, friends, we are all the way at the top of Orthanc. All the way at the top of this tower of Isengard. Pretty crazy. The river. Gandalf up here. Akka. No, I will not be dissuaded, Grima. He is an old man and he does not deserve this treatment at the hands of our master. If Saruman fears Gandalf plans to hatch an evil plot, keep him imprisoned, yes, but in comfortable quarters. The pinnacle is exposed to the elements. It is cruel treatment not befitting Saruman the Wise. It is not our place to challenge Saruman's decisions, but I will do what I can to ease Gandalf's stay with us. An extra ration of bread will do him no harm. There's no need to tell Saruman of this, of course. Gandalf, Gandalf, I have brought you some bread. Gandalf? Bread does not interest me, steward. Can you give me freedom from Isengard? Only that would I welcome. I cannot spend the rest of summer pacing this rooftop. There is work I must do. You understand me? I cannot stay here. It is the will of my master Saruman that you stay here. Saruman. He has left the path of wisdom. He was not content with his station and now styles himself Saruman of many colors. He boasts of forging his own ring and he seeks to challenge Sauron for dominance, madness. Thank you for the bread, Akka. You're welcome, Gandalf. My master must soon come to his senses, and will give you your freedom. Promise me that you will not tell our master about this. We have done nothing wrong, of course. There is no sense in disturbing him. What is one more loaf of bread? No one will miss it. Grima gave me his word that he would keep my confidence. Grima was a liar. Okay. So back in Orthanc. Let me skulk up the tower. There's Saruman with this Palantir. Quite iconic as well, dare I say. Alright. Saruman listens as you breathlessly recount of Akka's recent delivery of a loaf of bread to Gandalf, and their ensuing conversation. His face is a thundercloud. Why did you allow Akka to do this, dog? What would you have done if he allowed Gandalf to come down? What would have been your answer if my worthless steward had freed him? Saruman masters his anger, but his tone is no less stern. From this point onward, none will climb the steps of the pinnacle save myself. I will have Akka thrown in the dungeons, where he will have time enough to consider this betrayal. He will not have even a crust to chew upon. Let him eat slop instead. You will perform Akka's duties in his stead, until I have others for you. And I will, Grima, soon. Soon you will return to your homeland, but not yet. I was taken into the dungeons that very night, and I have been here ever since. So quite an interesting backstory there for Akka. Alright, so now that we have the backstory, we can continue this, but we will do so in the next episode because this one's running a little bit long. I hope you're enjoying. This season's been a ton of fun so far. I really like all the storyline here with the epic. So I'll see you next time.
See